Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions July 14, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. July 14, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 The ISO 20022 is going to allow the Iraqi dinar to play fairly globally with their currency because this is what our president is asking. This was a line item with the IMF and the World Bank on their economic reform to up their global standards. They set up July 14 a long time ago. July 14, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK. This one is showing up in my inbox from some panicked individuals. IMF comments on Iraq dinar exchange rate. It projects the average exchange rate of the dinar against the US dollar as 1300, the same as 2024. Just a reminder. A similar statement came out the week before and the day of the Kuwait revaluation. July 14, 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. The Central Bank of Syria ignores the Iraqi dinar from its exchange rate bulletin. Quote, according to a document monitored by Baghdad today, the exchange rate of the Syrian pound against foreign currencies, according to the official bulletin of the Central Bank of Syria issued this morning, is devoid of the Iraqi dinar. July 14, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman, today is going to be a big day. You have the Fed now, today, and you have the court case with the finance minister and Sadani in the Federal Supreme Court, the FSC. July 13, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 It is getting closer every day. The advances we are seeing are impressive. It looks like we're down to one thing. The IMF says they need the reforms, not slogans. I wish they would make it clear. They need the monetary reform, doggone it. The IMF actually is the United States of America emo. They're echoing the voice of Trump. Give us a new exchange rate. Enough is enough. Trump and the IMF are saying the same thing at the same time. July 13, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman article. Iraq increased their gold reserves to over 145 tons. That's a report from the World Gold Council. That's a lot of gold. Remember, for valuation of currencies they take into consideration what you have in assets in gold. July 13, 2025 Newshound Guru Sandy Ingram Crazy economic report from the IMF about Iraq. It's wild. The IMF basically said Iraq's economy is stable, but it's slowing down outside of oil. They're telling Iraq to make big changes or face serious budget problems. They want Iraq to increase taxes, cut government spending, and boost non-oil businesses. It's like telling someone to eat 30% less, exercise 2 hours more daily and get a 50% better job all at once. Iraq might not even care about this advice if they decide to float their currency. They're already destroying old banknotes to switch to digital currency. July 13, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU article. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, has said that Iraq's economy is facing considerable headwinds, with non-oil sector growth slowing from 13.8% in 2023 to an estimated 2.5% in 2024. The required oil price to balance the budget has risen from $54 in 2020 to around $84 in 2024. The IMF projects that financing constraints, lower investment, and limited growth prospects will persist, placing additional stress on public finances. Significant challenges remain due to ongoing data deficiencies, which hinder the IMF's ability to fully assess Iraq's economic situation and provide effective policy recommendations. July 13, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground report, Firefly. The televisions are now talking about Iraq has more than 1,000 tons of gold. Frank, I have said this before. Remember when every time they would tell us they had 50 tons of gold, 100 tons, 170 tons of gold, and what was it I keep telling you guys? Hey, they're not telling you the truth, and they will never tell you the true amount of gold they have to back up your currency. It's almost immeasurable. Today they tell you they have over 1,000 tons of gold to back up their new currency. Guess what? Even that's not true. 1,000 is still nowhere near what you guys have. July 13, 2025 Newshound Guru Samson article, focusing on legislation. Al-Sadani forms the largest parliamentary bloc. Quote, the Reconstruction and Development Bloc within the House of Representatives, comprising more than 50 MPs, has been announced. July 13, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru Walking Stick, Iraqi bank friend Aki update. Iraq has been working on the ISO for about 2-3 weeks now. They're telling us it is about to be implemented. On the 14th, Aki was told to go back to his bank in Dearborn, Michigan. He was waiting for the new exchange rate. They told him don't move. We believe Aki is now working on the ISO that is about to be released. Aki is the man in Michigan. It's his bank. He will test this ISO platform. ISO deals with many things like federal wires to speed up the transactions of international exchanges, any type of wiring. This is now moving much faster in a safer, protected way. It is scheduled to be implemented on July 14. July 13, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman. There's some specific things are taking place and they're transpiring. We got the salaries, oil, Fed wire system coming up in the next couple days. The court case on the same day. Remember they extended Fed wire ISO 20022 out from February, March range to July 14. I find that convergence fascinating. For all those out there that think that they've heard this before, I smile and wave and shake my head. July 13, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z. Via PDK, Iraqi oil surpasses Brent in Texas on the global stock exchange. Basra average crude has recorded $71.68 per barrel. Saleh, who is a financial advisor for Sadani, once said that any price over $60 a barrel was workable. They are positioning well for a change of value. July 13, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq boots on the ground report, Firefly. Sadani announced he now has the largest bloc in all of the political parties. Frank: wow, want to lose it? Want to lose that power? Don't give us a new exchange rate. You want 60% tariffs? Don't give us a new exchange rate. July 13, 2025 Intel Guru Bruce, via Wiser now. Our notifications we thought would be out Thursday, now it appears, and there's a reason that we got pushed. They want us to start exchanging on Saturday, if possible. If not, our first crack at it could be on Monday. July 13, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat. What we really want to see is the use of the dinar to pay for imports and thus the demand for dinar by other countries as a currency of some value. Right now, Iraq does send their dinars to some of the correspondent banks to pay for imports, but this is still limited as many banks still want US dollars directly. But the conversion process, exchange of dinars for dollars, process is taking on steam and is rolling forward. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: IraqiDinarChat.net